Messi and Ronaldo have spent nearly 2 decades rewriting football's record books, but if you actually look at how their bodies work, they're solving the same problem in almost opposite ways. One is built around raw, explosive power. The other is built around balance, low center of gravity, and unpredictability. In this video, we're going to break down the real biomechanics and statistics behind both of them, not opinions about who's better, just the science and the numbers. Let's start with body type in biomechanics, because this is really the foundation for everything else. Ronaldo's game is built around explosive power, his vertical jump, his sprint speed, and the raw force behind his shot. His center of gravity sits higher, which actually helps him in aerial duels and gives him more leverage when striking the ball with power. Messi's game is built almost the opposite way. His center of gravity is much lower, which allows for extremely rapid changes of direction. His stride length is shorter, but his reaction time in tight spaces is faster, which is exactly why defenders struggle to predict where he's going to move next. Neither of these body types is superior, they're just optimized for different jobs on the pitch. Now let's talk about speed and acceleration, because this is where people usually oversimplify things. Raw top speed only tells part of the story. Ronaldo is generally considered one of the faster players of his generation in a straight sprint, largely because his taller frame allows for longer strides once he's at full speed. Messi's top speed is a bit lower, but where he actually wins is in first step quickness, the acceleration in the very first 2 or 3 steps out of a standing position. In football, that first burst matters more than top speed in an open field, because most separation from a defender happens in tight spaces, not in a 40-meter sprint. Next, let's look at shot power versus ball control, because this is one of the clearest physical contrasts between them. Ronaldo's shot relies on what's called a kinetic chain hip rotation, knee extension, and a powerful, direct point of contact with the ball. It's a mechanically efficient way to generate maximum force. Messi's game leans far more on ball control and close dribbling. His touch frequency, the number of times he contacts the ball per minute, is significantly higher than most players, meaning he's making constant small adjustments at lower speed, but with extremely high precision. One approach is about force, the other is about control. Then there's the question of career longevity, and this is where the physical differences really start to show. Ronaldo's training has always been heavily strength and power focused, which is a big part of why he's been able to sustain explosive actions, sprinting, jumping, powerful strikes, well into his late 30s, which is unusually long for that kind of explosive playing style. Messi's game relies less on raw physical output and more on decision-making speed, spatial awareness, and anticipation, mental and technical skills that tend to decline much more slowly with age than pure explosive power does. That's a big part of why both players have been able to stay at an elite level for so long, just through very different physical strategies. Now, let's look at the actual career numbers, because the statistics tell an interesting story of their own. As of the middle of 2026, Ronaldo leads in total career goals, with 974 compared to Messi's 919. But Messi leads in efficiency, scoring at a higher rate per match, about 0.79 goals per game compared to Ronaldo's 0.73. When it comes to playmaking, Messi pulls clearly ahead with 457 career assists compared to Ronaldo's 307, a reflection of his passing vision and dribbling ability, creating chances for teammates. And in terms of individual recognition, Messi has won the Ballon d'Or a record 8 times, while Ronaldo has won it 5 times. Still one of the highest totals in the sport's history. Which style do you personally find more effective, power or precision? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more science-based breakdowns like this, subscribe for more from Goal Science 8K.